Hi, I'm Bobby Lewis from Meadows Farms Nurseries. Christmas is one of the funnest times of year at Meadows Farms, and I wanted to give you a little advice on when you're selecting your Christmas tree. Number one, it is really important in a lot of cases to measure your ceiling height. These trees won't look so tall. This is a big tall one, but they'll look a lot smaller out here in the field where there's no ceiling than when you get home and you have to put it in your house. So be really careful to measure. You don't want to get an 8-foot tree and have a 7-foot ceiling. It's really important that they fit right, so you don't have to cut off the top and fit it in. So know how tall a tree you can get. Also, this tree is probably about 200 pounds. It's massive. I can hardly lift it. So make sure when you're selecting your stand that you have a stand that's big enough to fit the bottom of the tree and to hold the tree up stable. Now, one tip on these really big trees, you can take a 4x4 piece of plywood and screw your tree stand to that plywood, and it keeps it much more stable. It's important that your tree is fresh. All our trees are cut fresh. They are cut just prior to going on the truck and shipping, so they're going to stay good and fresh throughout the season. Obviously, you want to put water in them, and when you leave here, we wrap them up for you. Keep them wrapped up until you put them in the house, all the way to when you get them in the house in the stand. You can still get them pretty straight in the stand, and they're a lot easier to manage when they're all tied up, like these trees are, versus once they're already cut open. And then also, two things. One, at the bottom of the tree, keep in mind you're going to have to cut off enough branches so that this tree fits into the stand, and also you want to allow enough at the bottom to allow the gifts to be underneath. So don't be too concerned about the very bottom of the tree. You want to be more concerned about the top half of the tree. That's the more viewed side. That's what you're looking for, and that's what you want to kind of focus on. If the tree has one little spot here, and you're in a situation where you're putting, it's beautiful everywhere else, but you're putting the tree against the wall, that's not a problem either. Just turn that one spot towards the wall. But most of our trees are sheared so heavily, so full all the way around, I don't think you have any problem. So come out to Meadows Farms. We've got a great atmosphere. We get all our trees up on stakes so you can see each one clearly. Select a great tree, take good care of it, and have a very Merry Christmas.